Hi everyone, in this video we're going to go over another Leetcode question, self-dividing numbers. Major tech companies like Google, Facebook, Microsoft, LinkedIn are asking this question while they're conducting their technical interviews. I hope you will find this video tutorial helpful for your technical interview preparation. Let's start with reading the question. A self-dividing number is a number that is divisible by every digit it contains. For example, 128 is a self-dividing number because 128 modulo 1 is 0, 128 modulo 2 is 0, and 128 modulo 8 is 0. Also, self-dividing number is not allowed to contain the digit 0. So we need to be careful about these two lines. I will explain in a minute. Given a lower and upper number bound, output a list of every possible self-dividing number, including bounds if possible. Example 1, input left 1, right 22. So we are given left and right boundaries, and we need to line up every possible self-dividing numbers in between. For example, numbers go, then after 9 that jumps to 11, that jumps to 12, 15 and 22. Only self-dividing numbers are in the output. Note, the boundaries of each input argument are 1 left, right, 10,000. Excuse me. So, as I just said, we need to be careful about these two lines. The algorithm we are going to write should trim each digit of the number, and we need to say number modulo digit should be 0. Number modulo second digit is 0. Number modulo 8 is equal to 0. This is the first thing we need to check. And the second thing we need to check is self-dividing number digits should not be 0. We need to check if each digit is 0 or not. So, two checks we need to do in our algorithm. Let's get on the whiteboard and try to solve this. So we have a helper function is self-dividing. We will send each of these numbers to the helper function and check if they are self-dividing. First we take a copy of the number, then inside while loop we go through every number. First we need to see each digit. We need to take each digit. To trim the number and take the digit, what we do is number modulo 10. That will give me the last digit. So I have the digit now, that is 2. Is digit is 2? Is digit is 0? So I cannot have 0 in my number, so I need to check that. If that's a 0, I return false. If number modulo digit is not equal to 0, that should be equal to 0 if it's divisible by the number. So if it's not equal to 0, then I return false. This is not a self-dividing number. Otherwise, I continue and I divide the copy by 10 to get the next digit, and that will be 2 again. If this passes again, then I will return true. To make it more clear, I'm going to do this in the compiler so that you understand better. You may think this is an overkill, but I just try to make it as clear as possible. So this is my helper function. I just keep this as a reference, and I'm going to implement each of these lines in the output. So I've got 22. Take a copy of 22, and the copy is 22. Is greater than 0? Yes. 22 modulo 10. Modulo 10. That would give me the second digit 2. Let's run. That is 2. I got the 2 in my digit. Is digit equal to 0? No. Is 22 modulo digit is not equal to 0? No. It's equal to 0, so I pass this. Then go to the next line. This time I have the copy here. Digit is 2, copy is still 22. So I divide 22 by 10. And that will give me 2. Meaning I have the second digit now. I'll implement the same thing. Digit divided by modulo 10 is 0. Sorry. Modulo 10 should be 2. Let's see. So if it's a single digit, then it's itself in the modulos. Digit is 2. It's again passes this if check, and we continue by dividing by 10, and that will give me 0. So we break this loop now, because when I divide 2 by 10, it's 0, so this is gone. So I passed this while loop. If I couldn't pass, I will return false here. And I return true. Let's do the same for the 9 and finalize this. 9 modulo 10 is 9. That's the first thing I check. So 9 is not equal to 0, and 9 modulo 9 is 0. So digit is 9, number is 9, that is also 0. And I pass this one as well. And finally, I divide 9 by 10. That will give me 0. So I return true here. So that's pretty much it, what I need to do here. And there we go. So this is in the code. I show you the helper function. Let's see the main function and how it looks. The question gives me left and right boundaries. So I go through in a for loop, check left and right boundaries, and go through each integer in between. And I create a result list here, because the answer is expecting me, the question is expecting me from a list of integers, and that is in the result. Result is a list of integers. So if each integer is self-dividing, I add it to the result here. That's my list of integer. If it's self-dividing, add it into the list. Check in the helper function and add it to the list. Then go through each item in the for loop and finalize and return result, and that's your answer. Let's submit and see. Okay, this worked, and it was faster before, so that's pretty much it for this question. I hope you find this video tutorial helpful. If you practice a little more, I'm sure it will be more clear. And I have more videos coming up, so if you subscribe to my channel, we can meet again later. And don't forget to hit the like button too. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.